All right, guys. The OT gate refused to just go away with a wave of the hand. It's like a fire in California that keeps burning and burning and burning. It's never going to go away. Just like that. Things sometime after a while they will die down. But, for and against are always coming. Now there's a court injunction restraining the ethics committee, the privilege and ethics committee to not discipline her, to not sit on the case, and all that, because they've also said that the Senate president will not appear before the privilege and ethics committee, because the chief whip came on Arise and said that they are only inviting Akpoti, because the former Senate president, Bukola Saraki, said that the Senate president should step aside from proceedings and allow the Privilege and Ethics Committee to call both of them. But the House are strongly behind the Senate president and say, we are not going to do this. And there are a lot of rigmaroling, some women from, what's it called, Akwa Ibom State, and say, leave us alone. Akpoti, the wife came on board, say, I'm suing you for, the wife, is she a senator?
No.
Okay. Is there an office for Senate President's wife?
Anything is possible in Nigeria. They can create it and nobody will question it.
Hey, Peter, please.
Well, Nigeria, a theater of dreams.
In fact, not just only Nigeria now.
And drama.
The House.
It keep happening every other week. Every other week, we see drama. But this one has stayed. They have refused to get away. Probably because a female gender is involved. I am of the opinion that what she did is right. Go to court, get a restraining order. Because if the next move is to suspend her from the house, and that suspension could be eternity. But let's look at the issues that brought us here. She stood up to speak. They say she can't speak, but that's not her assigned seat. I don't know the rules of the house. Probably that is the rule of the house. But there's a video of same Abu some years ago under Saraki.
Yeah.
When same happened, Saraki allowed him speak. And Saraki explained to him why he could not be allowed to do what he's doing from where he is. But they heard him out. But the way he shot Natasha down it was embarrassing. No, you occupy a sensitive position. Whatever you do will be judged. People will look at it. So what he did that day was unbecoming. And to make matter worse, Natasha later came and gave interview. He said some things that
went down
that my mouth couldn't even say. That is shameful if it actually happened. And because someone else has made some allegation against...
Yes, the former NDDC boss.
No. She didn't just make allegation. She slapped him. Evidence.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Alleged.
We're not there. So these stories, they say there's no smoke without fire. Mm-hmm. So if somebody else have said this earlier, that means we have to look at our Senate President very well. And why are women coming out now to defend him? Are they paid to do this? That's the question we should ask. The most shocking one was Senator representing Abuja. What's her name? She came up and said something that I was shocked. This is a fellow woman like you that's complaining of sexual harassment. Instead of going to her, you're coming to justify the actions of the Senate President. For me, Nigerians we want to get to the bottom of the story.
Akpoti, our Honorable Senate President, the number 3 man, and the House. That's the Senate. Eli.
In addition to, in a little contribution to you mentioning the Abuja senator, she has been having battles here and there, and she's been fighting to see. She's been told categorically she's not coming back by Wike. And this camp.
But Wike doesn't have that power. It's the electorate that has that power.
Wike doesn't have that power. He now said the Supreme Court was going to give a judgment in Rivers State, and it came to pass. My brother, God speaks to him. Don't drag me into what is not the issue. But that is the truth.
But Rivers is not Abuja.
Wike does not have the power. A man made a statement in Abia State. They suspend him. That is anti-party.
This is Abuja.
Wike has given both moral support, financial support, material support, all support possible to APC, yet he's still in PDP and deciding what happens in PDP. Not just in the state alone, he's trying to decide within the region. So please, my brothers, some men here in this country are gods. Some are little gods. So please, let's look at them that way. Now, coming to look at it again. Akpabio, this is not the first time he's been accused of such act. And he has not come out to clearly deny with any strong explanation. Rather, he apologized that if his action trying to do, you should have, you know, when you look at that video of he is trying to apologize, he wasn't really very serious. He was trying to make it look like drama so that it would look as if it's just a very normal thing.
No. It's like if you feel offended, anybody that says if you feel offended, that means you are not really apologizing.
Apologetic.
Okay, so in you know, English is very large. You know, we can take it from different angles. So looking at it, it's rather a very shameful thing for a man in that kind of office to be behaving as if he does not have respect for rule of law. Saraki had just given him advice, and he's not even taking it like whichever way. Before he became Senate President, Saraki was, and he did very well. And Saraki also knows the rules of the House. In a sane society, when you are accused of some sensitive things like this,
first thing you do is step down.
Is to step aside. That is in a place where the people's interest is the state, not their interest. To me, other men, other senators, both male and female senators we have, should understand that all the actions they are taking today will have effect on this country tomorrow to come. And their children, the next generation. So
okay.
They should do the needful. They should search their conscience.
All right. Senator Itagiwa was on Arise yesterday. And also, because you talked about whether there is a purported campaign from particular groups against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Itagiwa was on Arise yesterday and also towing that line and saying that Natasha is offline. All these purported attempt, are they from, do you think they are inspired from the Senate President?
Yeah, who that pays the pipe and it is the tomb, he has so much war chest, he can afford to buy whatever he chooses to buy. He has the years of the presidency. So he could afford anything he wants. But it's a great concern that we are not discussing the issues
at hand.
We are just playing drama, playing around it, see how to kill the news. Let's address it. Let the Senate President come and deny what has been alleged he did. He has not spoken to us. Let's forget, anybody can come online. See, people are hungry in Nigeria. See, politicians, what they know is all about free money. Throw money to them, they'll come out and sing your praise. We've seen one of them, okay, example, Erufai. They say Buhari was brain dead, but he's campaigning for Buhari. That's who they are. So throw money at them, they'll sing another tone. So, she won't be the last one to come. She isn't going to be the last one. So they just want to curry favor from his side. They want relevance, so they want to come back to power. So this smear campaign against her with no war. This news is out there. Senate President, come and address us. Come and refute these things. Okay. It's really bad image for Nigerians. Come and refute it.
Okay, let's even a little bit put the sexual harassment aside, because maybe it stemmed from there, but from everybody's analysis, this particular 9th Senate has been described as one of the most clawless, worst Senate under his leadership. Let's even put the sexual stuff aside. They are like a puppet of the executive. No deliberations that are impactful to our politics.
The rubber stamps everything that comes from presidency.
I mean, Eli.
So okay now, we are struggling, to live, to survive in this country. You seated here now. You are struggling with one old car. I'm struggling with one old car, very, very old car that you are not sure the next minute if your belt will take you to where you are going to.
I hope as you are saying that my destiny helpers will help
And
you.
all of a sudden, somebody just look at us and say, okay, come, go and be, not even senator, go and be the chairman of Buhari Area Council. If you know how powerful and the volume of money they get every month as allocation, and then tomorrow, you want to work against the person. You see, until we understand that the country first, until we understand that the masses, the people, should stand to make sure that the real people that should occupy offices are the ones occupying such offices, not people who ordinarily we all know are not qualified to be there. This is what we'll be getting. This is the result of handpicking people to make them leaders. Just like the threats they are giving, indirect threats they are giving to Abia State Governor now. Not minding if the people like him and like what he's doing, and if he refuses to join the party tomorrow, they can just bring anybody like Ojus or Kalu that have never done anything there. If it were possible to revive, to allow him again, make him the governor, what do you expect him to do? Is it for the people or for the godfathers?
I've always known as Senate's president, as a spoken man. When Nigerians went on strike, he said, "You guys should be striking while we are drinking."
We are eating, yes.
So why is he not speaking on this topic? I'll stay there, State President.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Midterm into the Senate, almost midterm. We've not grabbed anything substantial, either from the House of Rep or from the Senate. Nothing good has come out of there. Your take.
Are you sure? They've passed every bill coming from the presidency. It's not something they come.
That has not impacted on the people.
They don't say that. For them, it's impacting on the people. The only place I praise them, before I came, former governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, came and tweeted it. I was happy that Senate turned El-Rufai there, but he came and said it wasn't Senate, it was presidency. And they couldn't deny it.
Your advice to the Senate, this present Senate.
Nigeria is watching you. We elected you to do our bidding. Please do Nigerians bidding, not the presidency's bidding.
Your advice?
Well, there's life and death. Nobody lasts forever, nobody lives forever. And the seats they are occupying today is not a birthright. Let them try to search their conscience and do things that tomorrow, at least their children, if not them again, can be proud that my father was.
All right, okay. Our takeaway would be that Nigerians are watching you. Do what is right. Nobody lives forever. We'll be right back on News Insight.